Welcome back to Municipal Auditorium in downtown Kansas City. We are at the Phillips 66 Big 12 Championship in between semifinal games where Baylor just defeated Kansas State, and upcoming next we will have Texas A&M and Oklahoma. And there's a good look at Sydney Colson. It's become a tradition around here on semifinal day to have one of the great personalities in the Big 12 be able to go around and interview fans out in and about the Big 12 Championship in Kansas City, and this year it was Sydney Colson.
Well, it's championship time here in Kansas City. We have all 12 teams in action and in representation today. Well, that means we have lots of fans, lots of bands, and cheerleaders here, so we got a lot of people to talk to. Let's go see what they have to say. So this year, has it been really different watching the team play without Andrea Riley? Just because she was so dominant just in women's basketball in general, but especially for the team, how is it seeing her not on the court?
We miss Andrea very much to have her back again. But we're rebuilding our team, and we're optimistic we'll be much better next year. We're playing several freshmen, but Andrea was a wonderful addition to our team, and we're following her in the WNBA, and she's actually going to have a baby this month. So yes, she's a really fine young lady. We know her well.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, sometimes it's hard to replace, superstars like that. You just got to try your best. But, I'm from A&M. I play for A&M. And, you all played us at home, and it was a really close game. And I can tell you all are going to have a lot of talent in the upcoming season. So, I'm excited. I'm even excited to see what you all will do in future seasons to come, Well, I was just wondering, how do you all split it up, like the cheerleaders who decide to come to this game, and I'm sure you all are going to have some more coming for the men's tournament when it starts. So, how do y'all do that? Or do you just choose those you want to come in?
We've got a lot of girls, so it's a fun selection process for us. It goes by our order of priority, the years that you've been in the program, as well as how involved you've been throughout the year, the games you've cheered, and the appearances you've taken part in. And so it's kind of payoff for all the work that you do throughout the year.
Absolutely. What year are you all?
Fourth year. Senior. Fourth year, senior, and third year.
Third year? Awesome. Are you all going to be the ones that go to the men's tournament as well? Y'all will be? That's awesome. Is this your first time in Kansas City? No, y'all have been in every tournament?
This is my fourth time in Kansas City. I love this environment. We do the women's and the men's. There's nothing like it. You stay in the plaza and you have such a good time. So
Awesome. Well, thank y'all for your time. Are you expecting to see Brittany maybe dunk this tournament? Would that excite you?
It would excite me. We're always excited to see her dunk.
So about Melissa Jones, how was everybody, taking the news about hearing about her? I don't know if it was a concussion. I heard something happened with her eye and she had lost her vision. How happy were you all to hear that she was, going to be able to come back and play so soon?
We were extremely happy about that because not only is she a fantastic player, she's a fantastic young lady, and the most important thing was for her to get her eyesight back, whether she ever played basketball again or not.
I totally agree, because once we heard the news, we were in practice, and we all got together, we got in the huddle, and we prayed for her, so I'm so happy that everything turned out well, because when it comes to stuff like that, the rivalries or whatever that has to do with basketball, it doesn't matter anymore. How do you feel about them making you all stand out here and scan tickets instead of being able to watch the game? Is that a bit upsetting for you?
A little bit, but it's still fun. Seeing all the people and stuff, it's still cool, it's still fun.
Who are you rooting for? You know any of the teams in the Big 12?
Not really, but say A&M.
Okay. Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, that's who I'm rooting for.
Most people are, and we're going to try to pull it out for you.
Thank you.
I play for A&M. You all just beat us, so you feel... You're right.
Yeah, we took and did a little stomping on you.
You did.
Economic impact survey for Kansas City.
Okay.
Yes, so we're just asking them if they're out of town or local Kansas City residents, how many nights they're spending in Kansas City, and about how much they're spending per day on food, shopping,
Has it been
traveling.
a lot so far?
Yeah, well, let me get a different one out because the people are sitting.
Right, obviously.
Let's see, these people got their tickets, all session ticket for $100.
Good grief.
I know, there was 4 people.
Is that for one day?
But all sessions is...
For the whole time?
Yeah, all day
okay.
long.
I didn't hear that.
So, yeah, these people got a pretty cheap hotel room rate, $65 a night, which is great.
Not too shabby.
No, and they came in a car, and I think these were Baylor residents.
Does anybody know about sports making? Nobody? Why not? Oh, they're not allowed to social media. So, how many years have you been doing this, putting together tournaments? And
Well, I work for the Kansas City Sports Commission, and we're one of the hosts, and we've been doing this for, 11 years now?
Okay, awesome. What exactly goes into this whole process? Is it really, time-consuming? Is it a really tough job to do? How is it?
We have probably over 200 volunteers that help out. They do all kinds of things, from driving vans to being team hosts to sitting at desks and providing fans with information. And, it's just a fun week of basketball, and, we call the Big 12, this is home for the Big 12. So
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we love it here. I'm from Texas A&M, and we love coming here because every time we've been in Kansas City, we've won a tournament. So, I mean, we're hoping to get the same outcome this year. But are you allowed to say who you think is going to win?
No.
You're not?
No.
This is ludicrous. See, you all have OU gear on today. Who are you all going for? Who do you think is going to win the tournament?
Baylor and Oklahoma.
I don't know. You don't know? What do you think?
Baylor or Texas A&M.
I like the way you think.
What a great job by Sydney Colson once again. And last year we had Whitney Hand do the same sort of thing. This year Sydney Colson. Now they're going to be matched up in the next game. A terrific job by Sydney Colson. She definitely has a future in television, and she was fantastic capturing some comments from the fans. Well, Sydney Colson is a tremendous personality, as you can see, and her personality always plays out on the floor because she is the demonstrative leader of this Texas A&M team that is looking to take on Oklahoma, a team they swept during the regular season. Should be interesting to see who will come out of this one. We're going to tell you a little bit about it pretty soon, coming up before the beginning of this game. We get some highlights of the great coaches interviews next.